So in past videos, we've taken a look at different ways to view your search results and how to perform a basic search. In this video, we're going to talk about how you sort your search results. So first, you have the option to change between viewing only 15 results per page, 25 results per page, 50 results per page, or 100 results per page, which, depending on what you're doing and your preferences for how you look through information, you might want to set that to various levels of results per page. In terms of the sorting, it's default set to relevance, which just obviously it doesn't really know what's more relevant to what you're researching. It's just a mechanical process where it's looking for the number of times that the word or words that you searched appear in the document. So in this instance where we've searched the word Barnes-Hecker, this document is just the one that had that word the most number of times. And if you were looking for multiple words at once, in a Boolean OR search, which I'll talk about in a second, where you can learn more about that if you don't know what that means, then, like, let's say you were searching the word iron mining, or the words iron mining. If you had a document that had the word iron in it 20 times and the word mining in it 30 times, that's going to show up between one that had iron 10 times and mining 20 times. So speaking of Boolean searching, that's not something we're going to cover in the basic introductory videos, but if you want to learn more about different ways to narrow your searches, to expand your searches, to do exact search or wildcard search, you can find all of that by going to the advanced searching page on the help tab, and it will walk you through all of that. Okay, so back to sorting. So the default is relevance. It's automatically going to sort descending. So that means that the most relevant stuff is at the top and the least relevant stuff is at the bottom. For relevance, that is probably where you would want to leave it. But if you sort by title and you leave it at descending, then it's going to pull the search results from the end of the alphabet up to the top of the list. If you wanted to reverse that, you could go to ascending. And then it will start with any sort of special characters followed by numbers, followed by A through Z. And again, you can sort by title and change to card view, for instance, or change to list view, as we discussed in the other video. And specifically, if you're looking to sort by year, you're probably going to want to stay in list view because otherwise you won't be able to see the date for what you're looking at. So for year, a couple of things to keep in mind. First, anything that's undated is going to show up at the start of your search results list. As previously mentioned, we are hoping to eventually have at least a very approximate date range on every item eventually, but we used to just leave things undated if we weren't sure, and so it takes a while to go back in and change all of that. So for the time being, you're likely going to see that the start of your search results are going to have a long blank section. So that's just anything that's undated. If there's multiple pages with undated documents, then you won't see this date created column until you've gone in several pages to the search results. And then because we have ascending order, it's starting with the really early things. So 1879, 1880. A couple of things to know about how it sorts dates. It can only sort up to the year. It can't sort by month or day. And so if you have multiple results within the same year, they might not be in order, but at least they'll be in year order. And as previously mentioned, this is in extended date time format, which is a really common date format for archives and libraries to use. So it goes year, month, day. If we need to indicate that something is approximate, there will be a tilde at the end. So this is telling you that this particular item, the Nagani School Scrapbook, contains materials that range from 1879 to 2007, but that date range is approximate, so it might go a little bit later or a little bit earlier. Whereas this coroner's report index, we know that everything in the index ranges from 1879 to 1986, we're certain of it, and so you just have 1879/1986, no tilde at the end. So that concludes this sorting video. The next video will talk about how to filter your different search results, and then there will be one more about if you want to limit your search to just one collection or one folder within a collection.